Yo, what's good everyone, it's me back at it again, another video for you guys today, and today we got ourselves the first half of the Tournament of Power. So, we're going to have a quick look at the team and see how well everyone's going. At the moment, it's been iffy, to say the least. Have everybody here at like the base friendship rank. With Tia now at 10, Yamcha and Krill at 7, Yamcha at 6 and everyone else at 5, so we're already at the baseline, so that's pretty good, to say the least. And we have a quick look at the hero source speed, which is important as well. Yamcha and this Krill are the two highest, so we should be expecting quite some stuff. So yeah, other than that, I said we get straight into this here. And our first match is going to be this one right here. Now, if you haven't seen the pathing guide, do go watch that, because I'm just going to be flying through these things. So, other than that, I said we get straight into it. And this is the way we're going to have it right here. At the moment, we're just going to keep everybody on the board. Yes, there is 2 Z tier characters. However, I just want to test it out here with TN. I'd rather just have it fully tested to make sure stuff is okay before anything else happens. So this is the way we're going to have it right here. So as we get straight into the fight, the way to do this here is get rid of Goku, 17, Krillin, Gohan, Rosie, Kakunta. This way I've always done it. This way we'll forever do this here. So as we move on and see how well we do this here. Come on, that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, 1.7 full kill. Everyone's still looking quite healthy. I completely forgot to show you the fight, so I'll obviously do post-recording and I will like slap it in the middle. So yeah, let's move on. Next fight gonna be right up here, which is another easy fight, so we get into it. This is the way you do this here. Nothing really much has changed, so yeah, let's move on. And the way you do this fight is Tapion, Goku Baby, this Goku, Boo, and then Rildo. It's pretty easy enough, this fight, so let's get into it. And come on, that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha taking a wee bit, but still looking good, full kill. So yeah, we got at least 3 or 4 supers, so let's move on. Next fight gonna be this one right here, which is just what we did before, so it's easy enough. And this is the way we're gonna do this right here, because, I mean, might as well. So let's get into it. The way we do this fight is just the way we did it beforehand, which is just this here, nothing too crazy, so let's move on. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, pretty solid, 1.8 million, full kill, not too shabby. And the next fight is going to be this one right here. Easy enough, but it's somewhat difficult in a way. You could go for this one, but then you have to deal with this here, which is just no go, so yeah, let's get into this fight. This is where we're going to have this fight right here. I just took out the red TM because there's too many blues. So yeah, let's move on. The way you do this fight here is get rid of Baby, then you get rid of this Trunks. Then you get rid of Pan, Rildo, this Goku, and then 17. Now, go for, again, as I said, it's already been explained into the pathing video, so do go watch that, but I'll probably still have like the proper way of doing this fight here, which is underneath for no reason. So let's move on. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, Krillin, Yajirobe, and Yamcha took a wee bit, but not too bad. It's expected because of obviously 2 blues and a yellow, so yeah, moving on. Next fight gonna be this one right here because, as I showed you, not a good one, so let's move on. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're gonna have this fight right here. It's nothing too major, so yeah, we're gonna move on. You do this fight here is get rid of Bojack, then you get rid of this Gohan. Get rid of the Goku, get rid of the Nappa, Kid Buu, and then the 13, so let's move on. Coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, Yamcha, Krillin still taking a wee bit of the damage, but not too bad. Full kill, 2.4 million, not too shabby. Let's move on. Next fight gonna be this one right here, or alternatively you could go for this one. Then you would have to deal with this one, which I wouldn't say is really the best, but then again, this one isn't really either. So if you want to go for this one, go right ahead. We're going to be facing this one, but I think maybe we could just barely like brush past this one, just barely. So yeah, I might just go for this one, so we'll go straight ahead, wee bit easier fight. But again, for this here, I'll show you later on, but obviously we've already dealt with the pathing guide as I said before, so we're gonna get straight into this one right here. This is where we're gonna have this fight right here. Now I have put the Yamcha on over here because Yajirobe is quite close, so you might as well. If you can get it before he gets like below a certain threshold of the fights, then you should be able to get 2 supers off, which is going to be fantastic, so we're going to move on. Now the way you do this fight here is you get rid of this Trunks and you get rid of this Cell. Get rid of Kefla, Kakarot, this Cell, then Gotenks. It's easy enough fight, so let's get into it. And come on, our fight, how well are we looking? Alright, Krillin took a wee bit. I think Yajirobe only got the 1 off, but it's fine enough. We got Tien at the super, so yeah, full kill nonetheless, so let's move on. Now on to the dreaded fight. If you had went for this one right here, you would have to have dealt with this one as well as this one. And I think this one, again, you should avoid this here by all costs, but comparing these two in regards to difficulty wise, it is a lot easier. I'll say that much is a lot easier in regards to the fists, but the actual fight itself is going to be quite problematic. And I have a feeling that at least a character or someone might be on significantly low HP, but we're going to have to deal with that, so we'll get into it. Okay, so yeah, this is the way I say is probably the best way of doing this here. Yes, there is a green, but we do have this Yamcha here, who is going to do decent damage because we have a look at his stats. I mean, it's only 2 of 4, a 14 surge rank 7, however, gives extra stuff, and obviously he can nullify your blast arts, which I think there might be a character there, so should be all good. We got ourselves a debuff and a damage dealer in regards to the reds, so Vegito should be taken care of. And we got a half decent green, but and plus he's on a super, so yeah, I have a feeling that it's probably going to be problematic, but we should be able to get through this here. Let's hope. If someone dies, then someone dies. I can't do anything about that, so let's move on. The way you do this fight here is get rid of these two immediately. Get rid of them immediately. Then I'd say you get rid of this Vegeta, this Broly, Vegito and an MUI. You can alternate between these two. And now that I'm thinking of it, Ultra Vegito is probably going to be a lot more problematic due to him being very defensive. So it's best to go for him last. I'll say that much. However, between these two, I think you can definitely alternate between those two, but definitely leave these two to last because he can counter, and so can he, any arts, blast arts, which is essentially our entire team. But we're going to have to deal with this here, and let's just hope that at least a character or two does not die. So let's move on. And come on, that fight, please tell me nobody died. Okay, we did take a massive toll, but and obviously we did not get the full kill. I'm not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised. But it was a small price to pay for salvation. I'll say that much, it was a small price to pay. Yamcha did take a massive, and if he dies, I think this team is going to be going downhill. If he dies, we're downhill from here. I'll say that much, we're downhill from here if he dies. Anyone else dying? I'm surprised he didn't take too much damage, and Tien obviously is just the GOAT. So yeah, again, I'm not surprised we didn't get full kill. But other than that, let's move on. Next fight gonna be, not this one. It's gonna be this one right here. Although they're all literally the exact same. But we're gonna get to this one here because it's a wee bit easier compared to a fight like this here or this here. Which you can do this one here, but I'm just gonna stick with my original path and then we're gonna go here. And yeah, this is the way we're gonna have this fight right here. Again, it's not the best situation to be in. However, it's probably the better situation to be in. That makes no sense, but yeah, we're gonna move on. There's too many yellows in the other team, so we're gonna keep them all off for the purples, and we're gonna move on. This fight here is you get rid of this cooler, get rid of this Frieza and this cooler, get rid of chilled, this Frieza and then this Frieza. Now, if you want to play it safe, turn everybody into a strike arts. Turn everybody to strike arts, and that's what I'm probably gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna move on with the fight, but I'm gonna turn everyone to strike arts just to play it extremely safe. It will be a massive detriment to the damage, however, it's definitely better to play it safe, because considering that my Yamcha is near dead, it's below half HP, that's an issue. That's an extreme issue. I'd rather not be dealing with it, so let's hope that he can lift this. This fight, how well are we looking? Yamcha's near dead. Yeah, I might need to maybe take him off and let him rest. Maybe. I just might need to do that. But yeah, no, we still got the full kill. But again, it was a massive detriment to the damage, because we had to turn everybody to strike, so yeah. Other than that, it's not looking too good for this Yamcha, so let's move on. The next fight going to be, obviously, this one right here. And it's decent enough, so we'll move on. Alright, so yeah, this is the way we're going to have it right here. Again, I'm going to keep the Yamcha off. For now, I'm going to keep him off, because I don't have no way of healing them properly. So, yeah, we're going to move on to this fight here. Is you get rid of green Metal Cooler, then you get rid of blue one, then you get rid of the Goku, get rid of the red. Let's go on into Vegeta. Again, I've explained this in the passing guide, so go watch that if you want to. But again, I'll probably still have it. Actually, no, I won't, because I'm literally showing it to you. There's no point. Let's move on. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Tien and Yamcha taking a lot. 2 million, however, still not too shabby. Full kill. But again, it's kind of half expected for these characters, considering I don't have them at like the maximum friendship rank. So let's move on regardless. Next fight gonna be... Wait, fuck. I mean, you could do this one or this one, but I think I'm probably just gonna go for the lesser fight. Just, again, I'm playing it safe because of those teams here, so let's move on. Alright, so yeah, that's the way we're gonna have the fight right here. Again, it's because of that, because of the extremely difficult row there, it was a massive detriment to have these characters. Especially this Tien, this Yamcha, and this Yamcha. However, these two are still nearing half HP, but it's still not good. I might have to sacrifice a couple points for a healing tile if I can get the chance, but for now, we're still okay because half the team is still, more than half the team is still above like 80%. About half the team is still above 80%, so let's move on. Actually, wait. Yep, there you go. Let's move on. The way you do this fight here is you get rid of this Gohan, then get rid of this Goku. Again, you can just alternate between the two, but I think for the purposes of my team, this is probably the best method. Then get rid of this Goku, get rid of this Goku, 13, then this Goku. Other than that, I say we move on. And hope for the love that's all holy that we do not lose more characters. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, we still got a super attack. Alright, 2.6 million, that's fair enough, full kill. Again, you could have went for the other fight because it's literally the exact same, will give you a bit more points. But, I'm looking at it back now, it might have been probably the better option, but it doesn't matter because we're going to go to here because it's easy. And yeah, no, this is going to be the way we're going to do this fight right here, and we just move these two actually, and then there you go. This is the way we're going to do this fight, so I say we move on. The way you do this fight here is get rid of Bojack, then get rid of this Gohan. Goku, Nappa, Boo, 13. We've already faced this fight before. Handy enough, so let's move on. Coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Okay, Tien is literally on the brink of death at this point. 2.5 million, full kill, not too shabby, let's move on. Next fight gonna be... You can do this one, or you could do this one, but I'm gonna go with the easier one out of the two of them, so... I say easier, it's probably not, but let's move on. The way you do this is probably gonna be a way we can do this fight here. You can maybe push it and put the baseball Yamcha back on because, I mean, like, they're both literally the exact same. But I think this might be the better option. However, it's still not looking good for our team, so we're still going to move on and hope to God we can manage to get through this here. And the way you do this fight here is get rid of Whis, then get rid of Cooler, get rid of Beerus, Vegito, Black, and Goku. I'm not confident this team can kill Beerus in the first turn, so I'm going to play it safe. And this is the way we're going to do this right here, so yeah, let's move on. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Tien again is on the brink of death. We got at least 2 or 3 supers, 2 million, not too bad for a full kill. Okay, let's move on. The last fight for this one is literally going to be the exact same stage, so yeah, let's hope we can live for the love that is all holy. Okay, so yeah, this is the way we're going to have this fight right here. Not the best, but again, we have to make do with this here. Again, I might sacrifice some points, but we'll see whenever we get to that point. So hoping Yamcha does live this here, however. The way you do this fight is, At this point, I'm slightly more confident that we could do this here, but again, if you want to play it safe, do the formation we did previously, which is just this here. However, I'm going to attempt to test this here. It's probably not going to work. However, it's definitely probably the best option we could maybe do. But again, I'm not confident at all, so we're going to move on and see how well we do this here for the last fight. And coming out of that, how well are we looking? Yamcha is dead. In all honesty, I did see that coming. Didn't get the full kill, so yeah, no, you're safer doing the other option, which was go for Cooler second and then the Beerus, because I don't think we did manage to do it. Then again, it was a lot higher fists. I mean, it was a lot more difficult. Should have maybe kept the TN, but yeah. Other than that, it was okay. So at least 2.3 million, not the full kill, but it's fine. We moved. At the moment, we got ourselves 26 million, so where does that lead off? I wonder. I'd say maybe about 100, considering our like team and like the tier they are. Oh my god, we're 6. Wow. In all honesty, with this team, I'm honestly surprised we got number 6. And yeah, no. Yeah, this is honestly probably a better because it actually has a healer. I was honestly thinking of bringing in as Goku, but even then I was skeptical. I was gonna say this at the beginning, bring in as Goku, but in all honesty, this is, at the moment it's not too bad, but it's a bit problematic, to say the least. I definitely feel like we should have run into Goku, but it's fine. Because I think from this here, he took off... Oh yeah, no, he took off the red TN, that's what it is. But I mean, that red TN actually isn't doing too bad. For our team, he's not doing too bad. And there is another Super Warriors team here, and it literally run the exact same, minus this Krillin. I don't even know where he is in the tier list, but I think he is a decent support, he's a decent guy for that team. There's TMT, run also Super Warriors with the Piccolo. Now that would have been also a good option, but the Piccolo is like lackluster to say at least. He is a bit lackluster. I'll say how much he is a bit lackluster, because we have previously shown there's a lot of Super Warriors up here, I'll say that much. And honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised. I wonder what this Goku's at. Okay, Stone Family. Again, that is completely fair. All decent tiers, but yeah, no, I'm happy enough with that. And honestly, I think we might be able to just barely keep ourselves at 30 at the very most by the end of this year. Still wish we had Baseball Yamcha, but it's fine. Other than that, hope you did enjoy. I shall see you all in the next video.